Craig, a disappointing night. They just had too much energy and discipline in defence.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a bit of a flat performance from us. I thought the first half was a good half. I thought we were both ready to play there. And for the most part of the first half, we were doing well. Defensive energy was high, and we weren't probably executing as we had been in previous weeks, but we were still at it defensively. And then I don't know if we lost a bit of confidence on the try and half time. And obviously the start of the second half was really poor. Straight off the bat, penalty, field position, points, and then made it a difficult second half for us. And just a bit lacklustre there in the second.
Did you feel like you really left quite a few points out there in the first half? It just seemed the attack just didn't seem to be working for you. Passes going astray.
They defended really well. Just a bit off in our timing and intent on with the ball there, but that's going to happen from time to time, and you'd like to be able to roll the sleeves up and find a way back and get back into the grind sort of start part of things. But we just we need to work. We need to execute better than that tonight.
What about you, Nico? I guess you wouldn't have been, overly happy with your own. I mean, you've been in great form, but how do you assess your own game tonight as a half and captain?
Yeah, it's just not good enough. We had no energy and we're on the back foot, and I just wasn't put back into the game plan the way we should have been, and I put my hand up there. It's just not good enough.
I suppose something you can still learn from. I mean, you've come a long way in your career. I guess it can be a bit of a kickstarter for better things too.
Yeah, it's always a lesson. Everything's a lesson, and you learn from it, and you just go to training and get better. But it's no excuse. Like, just because I've only played a couple of games here now in the halves, it doesn't mean I can toss up that. So just got to go get better.
How frustrating, Craig, is it to correlate 30 points in the first half of last week, and then only the 2 and now just 7 in a game of football? Is it hard to try and work out why things just don't fall into place when you've been going so well for 40 minutes of footy?
Oh, you don't. It's pretty rare that our first half last week, that's not normal in most weeks. So I think it just every week's going to be different. Obviously that start gets Brisbane. If you're looking at our start, they're obviously going to match an intensity difference at the start of their start of the game. But no, we're just for the first half we were just flat. We just didn't execute well enough today, and kept turning the ball over, and then discipline got them out of there. When we were defending well, we let them off the hook there, and just our execution was off. But it is what it is. It's round 8. We'll address that, move on.
Well, Fitzy, a lot of hype around Talakai. How do you think he handled tonight?
He was a bit flat. Yeah, it was had some moments, had a few good classy moments like he has, powerful carries, etc. But he wasn't at it like he has been in previous weeks. But he's still very important.
What makes you think he can bounce back from that sort of? Because he's been on fire, obviously, and this wasn't of that nature. But what do you know about him that suggests he'll bounce back?
We won't be changing anything in his preparation. We'll go away, and not just for Sifa, I think a lesson for all of us is we'll go and work on ourselves, and next representation needs to be better than tonight's.
Staggs seemed to really get up in his face early and sort of snuff it out. Do you think that kind of set the tone for them for the night, the way he defended him in the first 10 minutes even?
Oh, yeah, I think he defended him just on a short side sort of carry. We just didn't get opportunities where he can use his feet and power and size. They're sort of just yardage carries, which obviously when that happens, Katoni got some confidence out of that and got himself into the game. But Sifa kept trying there and kept working away, and we just, like I said, the whole team. I think it's unfair to isolate one battle. The whole team just didn't execute well enough in the second half, and I think that was pretty obvious.
Just on Staggs, when you played Origin football yourself, do you think Katoni would be ready for New South Wales if he was picked?
Yeah, he's a hell of a player. Yeah, I got lost in the battle a little bit tonight, so I'm not sure how his total game. He had some, obviously the try and half time was a crucial one for them. So he's a quality player.
I spoke to Wade Graham afterwards, and he said that he was gassed a bit. But how positive is it to get him back out on the field and part of your structure?
Yeah, really good. Really, really important to get some footy into him, and you know, he had such a good pre-season for us. It was such a shame, and off the back of his last season, he was really chomping at the bit, and he is again now. So I'm sure that was a shock to the system for him tonight.
He's going to be vital for you, though, isn't he? With his leadership, just to help you, because he's been in this position before. You know, good start to a season and guided part of Sharks team that made won the title. How important is he going to be to keeping you on track?
Yeah, really important. Like, leadership can come out in many different ways, and you know, a fit and healthy Wade Graham's going to be crucial to that part of the game, and you'll get Dale back next week as well. So two really good leaders to come into the team.
Thanks,
boys.
Thanks, Craig. Thanks, Nico.